Alright, so let's head back out there.
We'll be here, Captain. Or will we? Haha. Just a little joke for you.
Funny. Let's take Parvati because she wants to do the stuff. Yeah, we'll take Ellie for a while. Only because I want to get to know Ellie first, and I couldn't find her in the ship, so we'll take Ellie, see if anything comes up. And then we'll deal with Felix next time. Excuse me. I know that Parvati wants us to go to the bar so we can talk about potential girlfriend stuff. We're totally being Parvati's wingman, and I'm down for it. I will say it till the game ends. Parvati gives me so much vibes of Adrian. Those who do not know, Adrian is the friend who got me the game and plays Corey in my Final Fantasy Pathfinder game. So just listening to Parvati is just like, oh, it's Space Adrian.
Something on your mind?
I need to know more about you.
I'm a surgeon by training and a pirate by inclination. Not much else to know, Captain. I like long walks on the promenade and the smell of Spacer's Corona. I make a mean zero-G cocktail and I've got a meaner right hook.
What's a zero-G cocktail?
It's a mix of whatever you've got on hand. Usually zero-G brew with some Spectrum vodka if you're lucky, purple berry shake if you're not.
Okay. I like the inventiveness of it.
I'll make you one sometime. If you don't enjoy it, I'll make a few more until you do.
Do you have much experience contracting out with other captains?
Sure do. Some of it was even legal.
What's that supposed to mean?
There's a lot of business that goes through the Groundbreaker. Some of it's board-authorized freight hauling, and some of it's not.
That's true.
I've done all types of work with all kinds of crews. If there's one thing you ought to know about me, it's that I won't tell you your business. Your ship, your way.
Sounds reasonable.
Glad to hear it. It's worked for me this long.
Hoping to know something more personal about you.
Well, my blood type is AB positive.
That's
I'm
rare.
a Leo, and I despise Space Hospital. Never mind what anyone else tries to tell you.
Dated.
That about covers it.
Dated one Leo in my life. Dated her 3 times. Not complaining. I'm just saying, like, I find the only Leo I've dated, I dated her 3 times in my lifetime. Where are you from? How'd you get to this line of work?
Aw, come on. That stuff's boring.
Deflecting.
Look, the thing I've learned about living in close quarters is that you've got to give people room to breathe. I'm all for making a few bits together and having fun doing it, but let's keep a little professional distance.
Fair enough. Get back to business.
No complaints here.
Let's go. Alright, Parvati, you want that drink? Let's go get that drink. Okay, that is the current quest. We're gonna go get her drink.
Hey, be careful with those crates, huh?
I am really curious, though, what's gonna happen when she starts drinking.
Rizzo Spectrum Black. Aftertaste the rainbow.
Alright, we're in the bar. Let's do this, Parvati.
So, how's this work? Do we get a table, stand in a corner?
Story.
Okay.
Crossbow finals are scheduled to air soon, but a scandal has rocked the league and thrown this pivotal game into question.
Okay, so what are we drinking? You're the expert. Oh, and don't worry on the price. I got this. Let's just do it proper.
Is she want to do this? You seem very nervous.
Oh, no, that's on account of my not being able to sleep lately. Makes my hands all twitchy, you know? I've just been lying awake, thinking about what Junlei said, and feeling my heart shake.
Okay. You do the whole loosening up thing. How about wine?
Well, that's fruit and such, right? Okay, wine it is. Bottoms up.
Good choice for getting sloshed when you want to act fancy about it.
Wow, this is really kind of nice, actually. Who'd have guessed old fruit could taste so good? Oh, Captain. I'm pining for June like something fierce. What am I doing?
Generally, that is the most me question I would ask. Oh my god. Oh, Adrian, if I wish you were in chat because you would actually be like, that's a conversation we've had. What am I doing, JM? Do you want general or specific answer? Generally or specifically?
I mean, just with Junlei. I don't know what to do about us.
Okay, start by telling me why it's got you so unsettled.
Well, she talked about another girl, right? Isabel. Mentioned her by name and everything, like she wanted me to know. Maybe I've been making a right fool of myself this whole time. Maybe she's not interested after all.
Okay, what did she actually say in the message? You didn't tell me that much.
It was real long and rambly. She was telling me a story about her dad, how a lady named Isabel did all sorts of things to try to win his favor. This Isabel lady never quite managed to get her dad's approval, but they carried on anyways. Made something good out of a bad situation.
Okay.
Then it all went down the tubes. Do you think Junlei still has feelings for her?
What's this really about?
I just got a lot of feelings, Captain, and they're all climbing up my throat. I need another drink. Right now. Before I lose my nerve.
Water.
Come on, Captain. I'm here to drink. Okay, maybe you're right. I am a little woozy. Hydration, here I come.
Aw, this was just about to get fun.
Shush you. Captain, I want to talk to Junlei all the time. Even about silly things, but I'm so scared.
About what? What are you scared of?
Everything? I got a solar system's worth of terrifying questions swirling around my head.
Okay.
Does she think I'm as pretty as I think she's handsome? What if she doesn't like me? What if she does? What if she's still got feelings for that lady, Isabel? What if we get together and she gets bored of me?
There's an easy way to get the answers to all those questions.
There's nothing easy about spilling your guts to the person who's got your heart in their hands. You know I'm not interested in physical affection.
Okay.
Well, it's tripped folks up in the past. Folks I thought cared about me for me. What if she's not okay with that? What if she is, but then later, she's not?
Are you afraid of just... Oh! Okay, but like... Are you afraid of being rejected for who you are? Are you afraid of disappointing her? And you can't control... These three things right here are really good answers. These are what you should give if someone's confessing their stress about this stuff. If someone rejects you for who you are, you don't need them. I know it sucks to hear, but it is better to be rejected for who you are than accepted for who you're not. Just telling you. Because being rejected for who you are means long term, they aren't going to be good for you. The feelings you have are valid, but they're not good long term. Afraid of disappointment? Fun fact, anyone watching this, you're going to disappoint a partner. I don't care how good you guys match up. I don't care how long you've been together. Disappointment happens. It's fine. It's how you handle the disappointment that matters. Was the disappointment because you expected too much or because you expected too little? Do not worry about disappointing somebody. Worry about how they and you handle said disappointment and how you communicate that disappointment. It's going to happen. I'm not saying let that in the sense of like, oh, just disappoint them all the time. I mean, do not think about being perfect. It's not going to happen. Leading to the third one, you can't control how people react to you, even the ones you care about. You are not responsible for how they react. You're responsible for how you are and how you respond to their reaction. If they respond negatively, you are allowed to be hurt. If they respond positively, you're allowed to be overjoyed. But you need to know it's not your responsibility any which way they go. Are you afraid of being rejected for who you are?
Of course. Wouldn't you be?
Everyone is. No matter their quirks. But if people don't like that, they're not for me.
I envy your boldness of spirit, Captain. I can only hope a little bit of it rubs off on me. But, gosh, I don't know that I got that in me. Sometimes I feel real mean inside, Captain. I think ungenerous thoughts.
We all do. That's another thing. I have been in the situation where someone's like, oh, you're really nice. And I've always wanted to respond with, no, I'm not. There are days where I have the darkest, meanest, terrible thoughts. But then I have to remind myself, because I am told by everyone else, that is human. We are not wholly good. We are not wholly bad. We are the mix of the two. It's how we handle those thoughts.
I suppose so, but I want to be my best self for her. A good person, worth caring for. Well, Captain, this has been a whole lot. I got just... wow. So much to think about.
Are you going to ask her out?
Oh gosh, I don't know, Captain. Do you think I should?
I love how it's like, yes, just ask. Don't ask for my opinion. Believe in yourself.
Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask June out. Just as soon as we get back to the ship. I mean, probably. Eventually. Thanks for hearing me out and giving me counsel. And, well, for being a friend.
Hell yeah.
It means a whole lot. You're good people, Captain.
I'm alright.
This was fun. We should do it again after you send that message.
Right?
Huh. All right. Thank you, guys. You're real good friends, you know that? I wish there was a place we could all live quiet together. Come on, let's go.
You got the ship for that. What are you talking about? Still, good job, Pavati. This is why I chose wine. Wine gets people talking, helps them get them relaxed. It's not too hard where you're going to be a complete mess. Oh, we just take her back to the ship now? Okay, let's take her back to the ship. I want to see where this whole thing goes, so we're going to do this. We're focusing on Pavati's love life right now. The dating sim is, I am the friend who's helping my friend get a girlfriend. Also, Ellie was actually kind of a cool choice. I thought Ellie was going to be like, you know, whatever. No, she's kind of supportive. Albeit a little like, no, do your worst. Drink more booze, drink more booze. No, seriously though, I like how, Pavati did hit on an important topic. That is, wanting to be a good enough person worth being cared for. We all want that. I'm saying this out loud because I am guilty of needing to be told it. You are. No matter how good you are, no matter how bad you are, you deserve to be cared for. However, it does not mean you should let your bad things circumvent your good. Always gotta work on yourself. It's a given. That does not mean you cannot have good and be cared for until all that bad is gone. No, that's not fair to yourself. Come on, don't do that to yourself.
Ah, your face is a sight for sore ocular processors, Captain. Or rather, your headgear is.
Thank you, Ada.
Hey, Captain. I hope I wasn't too much bother at the bar.
You weren't.
I did have fun.
Good.
And I tried some things I
Yeah?
never would have otherwise. Some of the drinks we tried, I even liked. I guess it's not all disgusting.
That's good.
And I don't feel it today. I guess that water must have worked. I'm glad I had you looking out for me.
That being said, anyone who's my friend knows for a fact, if I find out you're drinking, the first thing I'm going to say to you is make sure you have water before you go to bed. That's always my thing. Glad to hear it.
I wouldn't mind having a drink again. Someday. In the distant future. Anyway. I messaged Junlei when we got back and she replied super quick. Okay. I was awake half the night thinking about what I sent, anxious to see what you said. I reread my message in the morning and it was unclear. I was drinking when I sent it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had the courage. Also, sorry for the typos.
Okay, but not bad so far.
I've ruined things in the past because I didn't say things I should have, like, I've met someone who's become special to me. I want to be honest with her, so if she feels the same about me, there won't be any surprises.
Okay, she does like you. She said she's the most awkward way possible. If you two marry, you'll be saying, haha, just kidding, unless you're not. They're both awkward, though. I like that. That's actually great.
Oh, isn't she sweet? Like one of those 2-bit romances where one soul's all stiff and formal and, I should be glad to perhaps take hold of your hand, miss. I ought to go write her back.
Yeah?
I mean, I already did. Twice. But anyhow, thanks for taking me out, Captain.
Of course. Glad to have helped, Pavati. Your love life is definitely our, like... We get an enjoyment of that shit. Increase your persuade skill when Felix is in the party? Hell yeah. Love the idea of having our persuade still go up. That's with Felix, got it. We don't have Felix in the party now, but still. Journal. Track down Reginald Cheney. Find the acid steeper. I gotta go find... So, okay, for a while we're gonna take Felix and Ellie with us. We've got Pavati. She needs a break. We'll take the newbies out for a stroll. No, I do like how we're not making her suddenly like uber confident, but she's feeling validated by what we told her. Also feeling validated by Junlei's explanation of, hey, I'm sorry I fumbled that. It was because I was drunk, because I was afraid of how to tell you, but here's why I did it. Giving her the clarity and comfort of knowing, hey, it's not a big deal. I wanted you just to know how I felt before I fucked it up. Which, again, is good. It's extremely good. You.
Somehow, I always find my way back to the Groundbreaker.
How'd you end up here?
Didn't I tell you? I'm secretly the chairman's orphan child, abandoned at birth in the back bays.
And then you were raised by a pack of sprats, right?
That's right. Can't get anything past you, boss. Honestly, before you picked me up, I was living in the back bays. Spent my whole life up there, watching ships roll in and take off. Always wondered when my ship would come. I was what folks on the Groundbreaker call a stowaway. Means I was invisible. Life carried on for everybody else, but not for me. I had to make my own way.
At least you weren't obliged to anyone else. You were free.
Stowaways ain't free. We were just as trapped as anybody else. We didn't belong in the system, but we still had to live in it.
True.
We still had to play by the board's rules. Imagine spending your whole life looking out at the stars and knowing you could never aspire to be anything more than a box hauler. That's what it's like.
Where'd you find work?
Hauling boxes was about the only work I could find. Hated every second of it. Foreman and I never got on.
You didn't sit with the toss-ball stick.
Could be I was overreacting. A better man might have turned the other cheek. Exercised a little bit of that, what's the word? Restraint? But on the other hand, broadsiding the jackass with a toss-ball stick, that felt good. That felt real good. You ought to try it.
If we have a disagreement, I expect you to be at least a little civilized.
Oh, I can do civilized. Proper civilized, too. Genuflecting and everything.
Ooh.
I caught a real lucky break. If you hadn't picked me up, I'd still be back at the docks, waiting for the day my ship arrives.
I'm glad you're not wasting your life hauling boxes.
Yeah. I guess my ship did arrive in the end. I've got you to thank for that. Thanks for listening, boss. Let's get going.
Agreed. But now, so we got a little bit of Felix's backstory. He's a lot way more forthcoming than, what's it called? Than Ellie is. Which is fine. We're not obligated to knowing Ellie's life. What's the journal thing that we have? Oh, we speak to Gladys. Okay.
There's a purple berry punch. You want a punch? We got your punch.
Acer's choice. I just... Futurama Lunar mascot has that forever, like, seared into my brain.
The beds are comfy, but you will want to check the mattress before you settle in.
Noted. Loving this,
The Edgewater Cannon facility is operating.
How do you do? And welcome to the Rest and Go. We used to be the Go and Rest, but folks never knew when to leave. Sorry. Business has been slow. Anything to occupy the time.
I'm looking for Gladys.
Oh, you can't miss her. Right behind you, number 2. First unit on the left, or second unit from the right, depending on which direction you count from.
Yeah, thanks. Gladys.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient, or an oven. Just like store-bought.
Phineas sent me. Said you could help me sell a nav key to Stellar's Bay.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction.
Good.
Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
What's the opportunity? Any discount since Phineas sent me? Nope, not taking that chance.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
Get the details.
Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Why was it abandoned?
Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was.
Wonder what kind of haul they left behind.
An abandoned outpost? You think it's haunted?
Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around.
I mean, I'm in.
You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates.
Thanks, Gladys.
If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
Abandoned outpost, corporate secrets. Gotcha.
Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
Thanks for the time.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with you.
You are very sweet. Thank you, Gladys. She's a sweet old lady. Get the feeling, she'd kill us if we even started shit. Let's bump this up to 25. Bump this up to 30 for the engineering. Bump up the lockpick. We got 5 more points. 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2. Let's see, what's this one? 50% more experience from companion kills. Ooh, that's a good one. That's actually a really good one, yeah. The journals to pass. Nope, codex. Combat. Perfect blocks. You have unlocked perfect blocks when you time your block just as an enemy melee. Yeah, okay. Range damage, armor rating, melee damage, heal amount granted by medical inhaler. Ooh. Let's go with you are the medic, so let's give you medic stuff. Threat generated from boisterous, sneaky, healthy. Duh, I'm giving you more health. So you are definitely the loud one. Gotcha. Alright. Just making sure. Is anything else here? Solution. Find Captain Iron. Dr. Joe said that Captain Gideon is most likely somewhere on Cilia. Go find him and make sure he's okay. Yep. Okay, so there isn't any, like, actually on here that we can still do. Gotcha. Let's head back, you guys, and let's head to this Roseway place. Ada, prime the ship. We're coming. Kind of wondering.
Have either of the assault cruisers ever put into?
I'm really kind of wondering now, like, how much this story is going to be us just running from place to place, and the actual main story is kind of like actually filtered in, or versus me actually going like, oh, you know, distraction. All right, Ada, take us out. Against all odds, the unreliable takes flight.
Please, would you kindly inform the crew that long chats with Ada are not required every time the captain leaves the ship?
Oh, I love it. Alright, what are we looking for? Scylla. Where's Roseway? Nope. Terra 2. Olympus, Monarch. Actually, hold on. Willing to sell you a nav key to Stellar's Bay. Yeah, I need to go do some... Okay, where's this go, though? Where are we going? Oh. Go to Olympus. We going to Terra 2? That's Edgewater. Can't go to Typhon. Scylla. The distress signal has nav coordinates embedded in it, played on your ship, so... Oh!
Welcome back, Captain.
That makes sense.
How can I be of assistance?
I picked up a distress call. Could you play it back for me?
Yes, Captain. Beginning playback now.
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. For law's sake, if anyone's receiving this, please send help. What? No! No, no, no!
Captain, we are now capable of accessing the Roseway landing pad. Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded names are Anton Crane, Vaughn Cortez, and Orson Shaw.
Alright, talk to you later.
Take care. I require a functioning captain to run the ship.
It's very true. You do. Going back to Terra 2, I guess, huh? Alright, let's do this.
We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? I'll be here.
Let's go down to Rose, you know.
Captain, got a minute?
What's up?
This Roseway business smells.
You think so?
Something tells me things didn't end well for the guy who made the distress call. And whoever or whatever got him will be waiting for us.
Do you know anything about who sent the call?
What's there to know, Captain? Shady corporate town caught up in shady corporate shit. Tough luck for them, but maybe an opportunity for us.
Why wouldn't they just call for corporate reinforcements?
With a lot of these companies, the thrashing you take from your boss is worse than whatever a bunch of marauders will do to you.
True.
Doesn't exactly encourage calling for aid when there's a fuck-up.
Someone needs our help. We're gonna give it to him.
If you say so. I'm keeping a finger on the trigger all the same.
That's why I'm bringing you.
Anyway, we might as well take a look out there. See if we can get the jump on whoever's waiting for us.
Again, this is why we are bringing you and Felix.
Please avoid damaging yourself or others while you are out.
Thank you, Ada. Please avoid damaging yourselves. I'll do just that, Ada. I promise. You see, it is games like this that really reinforce why I want my own personal assistant like Ada, Jarvis. Everyone's like, oh, it's so weird. They're just a wiretap. It's like, no, you make them on a closed system. Well, that's pretty.
No security. Not that I'm complaining.
See, no security though. How I started my whole life here. Not sure if I like the idea of it being a frequent arrival. Checking the terminal. Captain identification cartridge to an... Okay.
Something on your mind?
Nope. We're good. Getting the vibrant colors. Holy shit. Necklace. Shotgun shells. Get the feeling we're not going to find anything good here. They're going to stop us. Town looks right deserted like we thought.
I can take a hint.
Overgrown. Could be from a long time ago. Not seeing anything right away. Oh, I guess that's a good sign.
Hell of a welcome.
Tactical shotgun from the commander, thank you. My question though is what got him? That thing is moving. Don't know if I like it or not. Also, I want to swap out my revolver for the tactical shotgun.
Was fun.
Felix, your grenades are going to be coming handy really quick, just letting you know. Also, I'm glad the noise didn't attract more things. That being said, I'm convinced we're not alone. We're not that lucky. Okay, what's this? Dad, I'm writing this on the odds that you found your way back here. I'm sorry I wasn't here to see you. They are moving us out of town, all of us. I don't know where we're going, hoping that wherever it is, they've got a lab as nice as Roseway is. We were doing some good work, real science for once. I don't know why they're moving us, and I don't know when we'll see each other again. Dad, do me a favor and burn this journal. I'm not allowed to even mention the name Roseway. As far as corporate's concerned, this town never existed. Oh. Can't say I'm surprised, but I'm surprised.
Please, clear the roadway. Obstruction of commerce is punishable by a fine of no less than 10,000 bits.
Well, that sucks for you, loader.
Wow. How did you do that?
I'm good. That's how. Was that it?
Organic materials detected on roadway. Please ensure mechanisms are free.
Okay, so we're searching this place and hoping for the best. 5, 11. How about you, Felix? What's your shirt worth? 11. Okay. Guess we're not...
Delays in loading due to commerce obstruction will be deducted from all staff pay.
Like I said, I'm getting a bad feeling about this place.
Hey, you got it open.
Only because secret corporate towns are usually the ones with the most secrets. And we're gonna have to deal with the most choices when we get to the bottom of it. Edgewater had its problems, and look what happened when we made a choice. I can only imagine what this place is gonna give us for fucking options.
Please, clear the roadway. Obstruction of commerce is punishable by a fine of 10,000 bits.
Dear Sir and/or Madam, effective immediately, all operations in Roseway Laboratory and Outpost have been terminated. Auntie Cleo values your commitment to serving our company. We will arrange for your transportation and relocation to one of the 3 available Auntie Cleo work facilities with the following restrictions. Relocation fees will be deduced from pay. Go fucking figure. If your pay is insufficient to cover necessary relocation, you may apply for a relocation fee loan. Approval for loans require an audit of your work history and permanent record. If you would like to apply for an audit, please submit a request form for a place in our surprise audit waitlist. Please include your audit fee and paid full. Do not pay your audit, please apply for an audit fee loan. Approved loans require audit of your work history and permanent record. Oh my god. All personnel files have been purged from terminal memory. Please be informed that all data and information stored on Roseway, laboratories, and outpost terminals are property of Auntie Cleo's. Any attempt to restore lost data constitutes theft. Like I said, I'm getting a bad feeling about this place.
Warning. Having obstruction.
Bad.
Hey, is that gunfire?
Looks like we're gonna find out what caused this kind of mess. I don't get the feeling there's anything good. Whatever happened here? We are not going to like the